Okay, we're not going to mulligan this hand. It's a little land heavy, but no. And I'm not going to run my island out here first because your life total isn't too relevant in this matchup. And I'd like to filter my deck before I see Visions, and also next turn be able to, like, if I want to keep both the cards on top, then I want to be able to drop the island and my Goyf. So we're probably just playing Misty and getting a breeding pool because we know we're going to be playing the Goyf next turn. So yes, we will pay 2. Serum Visions, don't draw land. Good. Ancient Grudge. Not really the best, also not the worst. If he tries to run out like a fast, like an expedition map or something, we can get rid of it. So I think that's reason enough to keep it. And it's also, like we were talking about, good against Worm Coil. So we'll go top. Next turn we'll probably just play the Goyf. Yeah, I like that. And Serum Visions on top is fine. So he sacks the Chromatic Star and puts it in the graveyard. Goyf is a 3/4, and then Ancient Stirrings. Worm Coil. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play the Scalding Tarn. I'm going to sack for a red. And Serum Visions. Bottom. That was an unfortunate Serum Visions, but so if he plays Power Plant and slams that Worm Coil, we're definitely going to Mana Leak it because it puts an instant and a creature in the graveyard. Make Aaron Goyf for 5/6. And he has a Force, so that's weak for him. Relic. Actually, it might be worth Mana Leaking because it just makes our Goyfs terrible. And it cycles to draw a card, so we're just kind of like... I actually kind of like Mana Leaking this. Because our way of winning this game is with Goyf, and with Relic on the field, it just gets pretty bad. It's a tough call. I think since he's not playing a threat this turn that it's okay, and it puts an instant in our graveyard, so... I mean, it would suck if he just followed that up with another Relic. To Spellskite. Snapcaster is a good one. We could. So that Snapcaster was a very good draw. The interesting thing here is, I mean, we could like grudge his Spellskite, but then like his Worm Coil is actually like a pretty big threat. And at the same time, I kind of want to play the Goyf to be able to have another threat on the field. Plays Worm Coil. Because he blanked on his Tron land, so I don't think he has the other Tron land. The fact that he didn't have the Relic of Progenitus. Yeah. I think we can afford to play the Goyf here and bash and just hold open Ancient Grudge. We'll go ahead and bash first because that's definitely what we're going to be doing. Let's see if he trades. He did not. And but at the same time, I kind of want to just hold open like Snapcast Leak, because if he plays a Worm Coil, I definitely want to leak that instead of grudge it. Like if he rips the Tron land. And the alternative, play Goyf and potentially get blown out by an Oblivion Stone or a Worm Coil engine. I think I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to play the island because I know I have 2 lands on the bottom here. Run that out. I know I have 2 lands on the bottom here, so I don't want to be shuffling my library. Chromatic Star, that's fine. Two mana floating. Hits a Tron land, but not the right one. Oh, that's awful for us. So we go to bash. I think we just have to bash and let him pull the trigger on that relic. Okay, so that was a player on his part, because now we are going to grudge the Spellskite. Like that. 3/4s, is there... No, we can't. 3/4s is fine, though. Maybe we should have Serum Visions beforehand in case he did something wrong. Like he just did. We'll go ahead and play this Serum Visions. A bolt and 2 lands. So bottom and bottom. And we'll go ahead and run the land out there. Why not? So now if he taps out for a Worm Coil and doesn't do anything else, we can bash Ancient Grudge's Worm Coil when he blocks and bolt him and we win. Okay. So he just couldn't assemble Tron there. He kind of stumbled. I'm wondering if I want to play on the draw. So I'm a little less concerned with my threats right now. I like having a hard counter, so I don't want to cut the Cryptic. The Burst Lightnings are a little weak. Like maybe I just want to interact with them a little more with the Spell Pierces. That seems alright. Piercing a Karn or something on turn 3 is pretty sweet. And since we know he has Spellskites, I definitely want to keep the Ancient Grudges in. The Pierces... Maybe put like 1 Negate and 2 Pierce. I like that. Actually, maybe negate is just strictly bad.